Easy, good horse.
아, 안 고쳐졌어.
Whoa. Whoa. God bless you.
Well, I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot.
Aye.
Or 5, which, look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one
방금
more
그
we need
하트
to settle,
게이루트냐?
both of us. That herb-woman, Bojena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word, and the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that, but right now I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
카르페디엠이라고 한 건가? 무슨 뜻이지 저거? 말이 맛이 갔어.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
Ah, it's only a pile of stones, though.
You mean a masterpiece of stone masonry? I'd have thought you, of all people, would be capable of appreciating fine craftsmanship. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. Then he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go into the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
I reckon it'll be some time yet before you go to the next life and face judgment. Audente's Fortuna Juvat, remember?
Or I've got a guardian angel by the name of Henry.
It's a shame I lost my flaming sword, though.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things.
갑자기?
And get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
I'm not in the mood for it.
But I am. And you're supposed to guard me.
내 말
Which means
병신이라서 못
not
따라가.
taking your eyes off me. There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
뭐야? 고쳐졌다. 고쳐졌으면 별개지, 씨발.
Show what you're made of!
아, 근데 말이
Race with the
느리다.
wind!
내 옛날 말이었으면 피치컬러 다 찍어 누르던 건데.
Go! Show what you're made of!
나 왜 징역임?
Go! Ka! Wait! Ka! Go! Just a bit further. Whoa.
Christ, yeah. My head feels a lot.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't. So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing
되잖아요.
that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov.
아니 나 진짜 아까
The sooner we
저기
get that out of the way,
왜
the
징역인지
sooner we can
모르겠어.
finally start
나는 그냥
dealing
내
with more
말을 타고
important
가다가
matters.
말이 갑자기 죽었을 뿐이야. 근데 왜 패스야?
Dentes fortuna juvat! We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Berghoff?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Berghoff is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
This shouldn't be about trade-offs. Sigismund is a usurper who's harming our land. Wenceslas is the true king, and siding with him is a matter of honor.
I agree, Henry. But as you can see, half the Bohemians nobles don't. More than half, actually. They either see Sigismund as an opportunity, or they're simply fearful and will side with the one who has the upper hand. They'll be holed up on their estates, waiting for the storm to blow over without them having to lift a finger. We have to show them we have the upper hand. It doesn't matter if they side with us out of fear or honor. They just have to side with us. And von Berghoff is just the man we need. As soon as we get his support, the majority will follow. Because some nobles will simply do whatever von Berghoff does. They will think he's a genius.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Cape on it. Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
그냥 말없이 이렇게 쭉 뛰는 거야?
Turn left here. Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop, with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend, with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining, but not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb, to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours, so you can make it to Constantinople at least without whining. Can you see what I see? Fuck! What a lot of horses! They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or Von Bergov is paying Navark a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
어디서 많이 본 거
So,
같은
we're here.
그런 지역이네 딱.
What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will.
어제처럼
Just
되면
wait and see.
진짜
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses! My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berkov didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramira. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramira very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
The journey was all right, but monotonous. I'm rattled from riding, and my ass hurts.
Well, I'm sure you're glad to be at the end of your ride, eh? You'll get some rest here. I'll see to that. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses.
따라가기가 없네. 뭐야 주사위 하냐?
We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds
Keep the
himself at a
peace,
loose end.
and we won't
At
have any
least he'll show
problems.
you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
Greetings, Master
And
Guard.
you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
Are you being cautious?
I'd love to have a
or
game.
cowardly?
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day.
Good day to you.
They'll surely.
What game would you...
Nice.
Let's... I've got this pretty pilgrim's bag.
징표를 사용해 게임하기. 상대가 나와 동등한 동급의 징표를 보유한 경우 게임 도중 사용할 수 있습니다. 게임 규칙에 영향을 줄 수 있습니다. 도플갱어, 진한 굴림에 점수를 2배, 선취점, 양철 징표, 주사위 하나를 굴릴 수 있게 해줍니다. 하나를 추가해서 굴릴 수 있게 해줍니다. 주사를 던진 후 선택한 주사위 하나를 3으로 바꿉니다. 3과 5의 조합이 벌목이라는 새로운 족보로 취급이 됩니다. 던진 군주 이번 턴에 25%의 추가 점수를 획득합니다. 주사위를 던져서 운이 좋지 않으면 다시 던질 수 있습니다. 뭐가 많아 이거. 아, 굴림을 2배로 만들고 2번 쓸 수 있습니다. 선취점, 던징표 효과 취소, 던진 뒤 다시 주사위를 하나 다시 굴릴 수 있습니다. 최대 2개의 주사위를 다시 굴릴 수 있습니다. 주사위 하나를 추가할 수 있게 해줍니다. 한 게임에 2번. 주사위를 던져도 주사위를 5로 바꿉니다. 한 게임에 1번. 4, 5, 6의 조합이 교수대라는 새로운 족보로 취급됩니다. 반복해 사용할 수 있습니다. 이번 턴에 50%의 추가 점수를 획득합니다. 주사위를 던졌으나 운이 좋지 않으면 다시 던질 수 있습니다. 2번 가능. 정당한 새의 왕의 징표는 굴림의 주사위 하나를 추가할 수 있게 해줍니다. 황금, 점수 2배, 대번, 대량 선취, 징표 효과 취소, 던진 뒤 같은 값의 주사위를 2개 다시 굴릴 수 있습니다. 뭐야 이거. 행운의 황금 징표가 더 좋은 거 아니야? 최대 3개의 주사위를 다시 굴릴 수 있습니다. 굴림의 주사위를 하나 추가할 수 있게 해줍니다. 게임당 3번. 주사위를 던지면 선택한 주사위 하나를 1로 바꿉니다. 게임당 1번. 135의 조합이 링이라는 새로운 족보로 취급됩니다. 점수 2배. 운이 좋지 않으면 다시 던질 수 있습니다. 한 게임에 3번. 111 조합으로 획득한 점수가 3배가 됩니다. 한 게임에 3개의 주사를 다시 굴릴 수 있습니다.
If you ain't chicken.
Henry, a word with you. Another mongrel.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad. damn it! They're yours, lad.
엥? 왜?
So that's your plan, is it?
호빵맨 노래 이제 기억이 안 나요. 너무 오래됐어. 저 어렸을 때 호빵맨 잘 안 봤거든요.
These ones here.
난 어렸을 때 야인시대 보면서 커가지고.
Finished. Your turn.
호빵맨? 우리 호빵맨? 그거밖에 기억이 안 나는 것 같은데? 머릿속에 살짝 기억이 나. 아니, 전체는 기억이 안 나네 근데. 한중 주사위 5개 들고 다니는 것도 나쁘지 않을 수도? 대장간이 있나 보네. 한 번 더.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
한 번 더.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
1, 1, 2, 3, 3이 개 빡치네 그냥.
If I was you, I'd take it. If you think it'll help you,
어라지 컷?
Corva, to hell with the coin, but that was a work of art.
이 새끼 씨발 손님한테 욕을 해 자꾸.
I heard Lord von Berger, so what has he said?
He's calling his loyal men.
Now you're talking. How many men does Lord...
It seemed to me he has plenty. Several dozen men, well equipped.
Well, that sounds like a force to be reckoned with.
내가 죽인
Good
것만
news.
두 자릿수 가까이
I bet my
되니까.
left nut Lord Yaromir will send me. Why didn't von Berger send one of his own instead?
I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
One of the most significant in the kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his what? Yeah, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters.
동전
You
따위가
for yours.
죽은 명예에 들먹이는 게 존나 웃기네.
I accept
질-
your offer.
질 생각
I'd
없어.
fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck
질
in.
생각도 질 이유도 없다.
I don't want to pry, Michael.
Nothing interesting about it.
Well,
If you insist. Sir Yaromir had these relatives, but they couldn't give it to him or something, see?
you were right.
Just so.
Let's do it.
You don't have to... We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the...
Give me a
롱소드.
longsword.
You must fancy yourself a master swordsman. I can't wait to see what you can do with it. Give me a moment. I'll put... Well then. Ready?
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
I hope nobody gets back.
Die, you wretch! Ah.
Christ! I'm hit!
Wow, Michael is one of the best fighters around.
족밥이잖아.
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a
근데
good stretch in a long
숙명복이
time.
뜬다 그러지 않았냐?
Lord
안
Capon's
보니까
honour has been
진검 아니야?
defended.
That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honor to you, Henry.
얼굴에
Here
선
you
그어진
go.
것 같은데?
Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate. She'll be happy. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on you, or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice art.
뭐 할 게 존나 많음. 뭐 말도 보고 실도 하고 공술도 하고. 근데 무슨 성이 씨. 형 꼬라지가 지어져 있는 게 성이라고 하기보다 야 씨발 뭐야. 이런 거 되는구나. 이런 게 되는구나. 뭐 처음 알았어. 야, 성이 생긴 게 그 로마 카이사르가 게르만이랑 전쟁할 때 이중 요새 짓는 것처럼 만들어놨네.
Good day. Did you get...
That's nice.
Is that so? Me and my brother wanted to get out. I'm steer.
Henry. How's trade? The plates.
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff, we just keep it in good nick.
Tell me about it. I've straightened folks don't take care of things, and then
You took the words out of my mouth. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower...
hold on. I'll go down there and help you out.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is... Besides, you get in the way down there. Better go and play dice with Swerkers.
All right.
Aye, I know you did.
You said you have.
Aye, they call him the poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. So he just helps out where he can. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs right now. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. This way, at least we're together. That's the main thing. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
The war took my parents. I was left alone.
Sacre. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my brother. He may be a bit... simple. But he's kith and kin. Oh well. What's he like?
It doesn't matter. He's a lord, and I'm a commoner. And what's your lord?
My lord doesn't like it when folks... I reckon it's time. Take care, sir.
Quality armor, and lots of it. The lord clearly doesn't skimp on his men's kit.
Well, Henry,
I hear you're a king.
you heard all that. Take the weight off your feet. I play for high.
I feel a luck.
What game would you like to...
I actually.
근데 여기서 시간 쓰는 것보다는 활을 배우는 게 훨씬 이득이지 않을까 싶은데 돈은 이제 있는 만큼 여기가 아니네? 위에서 쏘냐? 뭐냐 저건? 손상된 방어구? 뭐야 이거?
Up for another game? I'm sorry.
야 그러면 아니 근데 이거
Excuse me.
Do you want me to arrest you? Leave that door be.
come to take a look around. You're a pleasure to play again.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad.
Lovely horse.
Aye.
There must be more of them than men in the fortress.
That's right. Sir,
What stroke of luck was that?
look, this is no
So there is some.
bollocks. Why not do something for you? We sometimes have this.
Don't try that on with me. I'm the retainer of Lord...
Beg pardons.
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right. Well, we came across a bunch. A couple of our lads didn't make it. And we took their horses.
Hold on.
We took some horses from the bay.
Right. Take good care.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're you could help us out. Just a little and if you manage...
All right.
The race is from here to Nabokov Mill. At the mill, there's this grand you'll be taking on. None of us can beat him, but
That's fair.
great. I'll...
못 이길 텐데 아마.
What does that Pelzel eat? His breath stinks. God. Go.
말을 하다 갑자기 출발을 하면 어떡해 이 새끼야.
God.
너무 느리다.
Quick. Go. Go. Ka. Ka. Go. Push it now. Quick. 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 Go.
아무리 봐도 말빨이 존나 심한 것 같은데.
Go. Quick. Keep it up. Whoa, whoa.
아 존나 쓸모없는 새끼 씨발.
Quick.
말이 존나 느려.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems. God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad.
활 쏘고 싶은데. 얘인가?
Greetings, sir. We could.
Sure. I'd love to.
I was the targets are beneath. The rest is easy. I'll give you some arrows. You lean out from the back. The closer to the bullseye, the higher the score. And the one with the most points. If you beat me, I'll give you one of our best cross. Now just.
Let's take.
Whatever you.
Take up your positions. And go.
What the hell was that? That wasn't too bad. Hey, that wasn't so shabby. I'm never going to hit the bullseye at this rate.
허 씨발 한국인의 피가 흐른다. 우리는
Right in the bull.
아 잘못 쐈다.
Stone me, sir. I'm admirable, and here's the gift I promised, sir.
Thanks.
If you want to try it in any case, you'll find me round.
Another round?
You bet you may have got a gift.
Sure.
Now just
Let's.
whatever you.
Ready. And go.
That wasn't too bad. Well, it'll have to do.
아 정확하게 검은 엄만 비껴나가는 거 보소.
Well, it'll have to do. That's 5 points. Suck all credit, the groschen, maybe, if you fancy it, or
활활활. 더 하자 더.
More on?
whatever. Feel
Sure.
now, just
Let's.
whatever.
Take up your positions.
Let 'em fly.
얘는 돈이 많나 근데?
I'm all thumbs today.
실력 차이가 확실하게 나는 게 느껴질 텐데.
That's 5 points. Hey, that wasn't so shabby. That wasn't too bad.
너무 낮게 쐈다. 지랄?
Right in the bullseye.
아까라스란데?
Sakra. All the grosh, maybe, if you
More?
what? Feel like a.
Sure.
Now,
Let's.
whatever you.
Archers get set. And go.
I'm never going to hit the bullseye at this rate. Hey, that wasn't so shabby. Suck all the grog, maybe, if you're fat.
야, 호구인데 호구?
More on.
Whatever feel like.
Sure.
Now, let's whatever you.
이 새끼 전 재산 다 털고 있네 그냥. 야, 위치 바꿨어 이번에.
And loose. Hey, that wasn't so shabby. Well, it'll have to do. That's 5 points. Well, it'll have to do. Well, it'll have to do.
어? 졌는데?
Another notch on the quiver. Lady Luck was on my side this time, I see. But it was a good contest. I'm glad you're
More on.
whatever you feel.
Sure.
Now just let's whatever. Ready? Now. Hey, that wasn't so shabby. My God. Oh well. All thumbs today. There's one. I'm never going to hit the bullseye at this rate. Well, it'll have to do. I'm all thumbs today. Suck all the grog, maybe, if you fan.
More.
What feel
Sure.
now? Let's what?
Archers get set. And go.
That's 5 points. The edge again. I'm sure I was aiming for the middle. That's 5 points.
어, 이 새끼 개 잘 쏘는데?
I'm all thumbs today. I'm all thumbs today.
오, 겨우 이겼다.
Suck all the grosh, maybe, if you fancy it, or
More on.
what feel.
Sure.
Now, let's what.
Take up your positions. And we're off.
That wasn't so shabby. I'm all thumbs today. Well, it'll have to do. I'm all thumbs today. Sakra, all the maybe if you fancy.
야, 레벨 개잘 오른다. 총기, 별, 한수자리. 떨리지 않는 손이 나중에 닉값을 할까? 아 근데 이거 계속 하는데 시간이 안 지나가는 거 아니야?
Sure.
Now, let's what?
Archers get set. And loose.
I'm never going to hit the bullseye at this rate. That wasn't too bad. I'm never going to hit the bullseye at this rate. That wasn't too bad. I'm all thumbs today. Sakra, all the grot maybe if you fancy.
More on.
What feel
Sure.
now?
난 돈이 뭐 얼마나 있는 거냐?
Ready?
Now. That's 5 points. I'm all thumbs today. You might as well just give up. Bullseye. Well, it'll have to do. Well, it'll have to do. Sakra, all cross maybe if you fancy.
More.
Whatever.
Sure.
Now, let's take whatever.
야 이거 그냥
Get set.
개꿀 돈 벌기 아니냐? 경험치도 먹고 돈도 벌고 얼마나 좋아.
That's 5 points. Again. I'm sure I was aiming for that goal. Well, it'll have to do. Well, it'll have to do.
아 여기가 활 개꿀이네 그냥.
Right in the bullseye. Sakra, all the grot maybe if you
More on.
whatever feel
Sure.
now. Let's whatever.
Take up your positions.
And go. Damn it. I'm only picking up a point at a time here. Hey, that wasn't so shabby. That's 5 points. That wasn't too bad. There it's hot. I'm never going to hit the bullseye at this rate. Suck all the grub, baby. If you're fat.
More.
Whatever. Feel.
Sure.
Now,
Let's.
whatever. Ready. And go. I'm all thumbs today. That's again. I'm not going to win at this rate. You might as well just give up. Bullseye.
운동 패턴이 있는데?
Too bad. Sure, I was aiming for the middle.
Christ, what? It's a good thing you've come.
Sakra! You've got a God-given all the grosh, baby. If you're fat.
아, 레벨 많이 했다. 아, 좀 아까운데? 처음부터 이거 하고 싶었는데, 아, 이거 했어야 됐네.
More.
Whatever. Feel.
Sure.
Now, just
Let's.
whatever.
Take up your positions.
Now. I'm all thumbs today. I'm all thumbs today. Hey, that wasn't so shabby. Hey, that wasn't so shabby. Lady Luck was on my side this time, I see. But it was a good contest. I'm
Don't aim
glad
at me.
you're here.
Are you
It's a
mad?
nice change from the usual routine. If you
Pacify
fancy
him,
it, or
quick.
find yourself
Wait,
at
wait,
loose
wait, wait.
end, I'll be happy to do it again.
Crime doesn't pay.
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot
I
if you don't
surrender.
yield.
Enough.
You can't just go up.
I'm sorry. I was recently robbed.
All right. That's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you. What are you waiting? Clear off, or I'll arrest you again.
왠지 저장하고 싶더라니, 씨.
So, are you...
Did you hear?
Damn it!
What?
Every time you say some words,
You just use.
Kurva. About time.
그냥 어이가 없네.
We've got you now, you bastard! Surrender, now!
Easy.
Enough!
Calm down. I surrender.
There's no point in resisting.
Wait, no. Do you mean to tell me that? And in a country that honors, I reckon none of that applies.
Hold on. If your deeds were
그냥 어이가 없음. 왜 정당방위랑 그거 뭔 개소리인지 모르겠단 말이죠.
Well. Von Burgov's vassals are gathering, and it looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
Look out!
Henry, what are you playing at? Why did you draw your weapon, you...
Calm down.
Serious?
Something at the fortress stinks. I'll explain myself.
Oh, I can't wait. Let's go.
무기를 든 게 아니야. 그냥 씨발
Welcome back.
활질 하는데 그렇게 된
Henry.
거야.
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you now, Lord Capon.
First of all, sir, he was most troubled by the news about the ambush. Nevertheless, while I was
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebakov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. So Yaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story.
Even Nabak himself, actually.
Well, it seems that something... Is that all?
That's all, sir.
Good work. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed.
What? How?
A stroke of luck.
And?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are, but I haven't forgotten.
I'm good. You have already surprised. And if not, I shall just have... Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time...
There were reprobates at large, but me and Lord Semin took care of it. Their leader was a lesser noble nicknamed Gules. Semin spared his life as a highborn.
Magnanimity towards an enemy is either virtue that Gules and his band.
His band broke up, and they're hiding.
Excellent. The best way to judge a noble is by those... Now, my personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training,
뭐야 지진
as
났다고?
my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will
중국에
most
지진
likely
났다네.
find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all.
Let's go a little farther so he doesn't hear us.
What do you think?
Are you talking?
What else?
What was I supposed to do? What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't
그러니까
particularly
중국에
mind
지진
dirty
났대요.
work.
4.3가?
You're right.
But don't get the wrong idea.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like
그냥
that,
가볍게
nobles have
손발톱 좀 뽑고
minions.
대충
Only now the
팔로
minions are
살짝만
us.
썰으면 되지 않을까?
True. Come on.
공세라서 최대한 안
Let's
죽이는
get
게
it
힘들
over
것
with
같은데?
as quickly as we can.
현대면 뭐
So,
그냥 하고
it's
싶은
up
짓
to
다
us
해도
again.
웬만하면은 안 죽어서 의사만 듣든 말이지. 야, 근데 11세면 할아버지 아니에요? 아,
Shit.
이쪽인가?
Torturing people. What have I gotten myself into?
생각을 하고 사람을 죽이는 건 되고? 뭐 깔끔하게 죽는 게 더 낫겠다마는 고문 당할 놈이면 고문해도 상관없다고 생각하는데. 현대에서도 그게 힘들어서 그렇지. 고문 당해도 싼 놈인지 어떻게 알아?
New blood?
고문했다가 씨발
last two
무고한
get
사람이
tired.
어떡할 건데.
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
물증만 확실하면 뭐
Still won't tell you anything.
누구든지
Lord von
고문하든지.
Berghoff thinks otherwise.
Aye. Then all three of you can go.
Ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge.
And who are you? If you're not
네
guards.
엄마다.
That's none of your concern now. You'll die today anyway.
So, you can talk too, eh? Tough fella.
Not just talk. He's good with the screws.
Yeah. Is yapping all you're good for? Ah! Fuck off!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
그 고문은 입으로 하는 게 아닐 텐데.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
왜 안 써?
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
Ish who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Where's that band of yours hiding?
어차피 다 욕일 텐데 뭐.
You're playing the hero here, but we already know where you rats are holed up.
You don't know shit.
I suppose we'll have to go harder.
Go lightly at first.
Well, you think I don't know that?
그런 거를 왜 얘 앞에서 말을 해주는 거야?
Oh, I said lightly.
Want to try it yourself?
Ha!
The next one will hurt more. Don't force me to...
All right! For Christ's sake, all right! It doesn't matter anyway, since it won't be any help to you. It's Nabokov.
I knew something wasn't quite right.
Fuck! We were right in the lion's mouth. How did you manage that?
Old Nabok is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
One more time. Is there an Istvan among you?
He's with your...
Don't you dare say anything about my family. Do you know him or not?
I don't know him, you whoreson.
Now, there's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean? Odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword! Ah! Ah!
어때? 정신이 들어?
I don't know anything about any fucking sword! Really!
Henry! That's not what we're here for!
He knows him. He must know about it.
Burn in hell, you filthy bastard!
He's not worth it! Stop!
All right. All right. Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
If you act sensibly, I'll put a word in for you with Lord von Berghoff.
Well, I suppose that can't hurt. Fuck! I don't know him personally.
Say his name.
They call him Jan. But that's all I know. For fuck's sake!
Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von Berghoff? It doesn't add up. Someone must be supporting him.
Your ma gives all kinds...
You still have a
한번만
chance to
봐준다.
put an end to all of this. Just tell us what you know. Well then, what's it gonna be?
I heard he's... some nobleman.
What nobleman?
I don't know anymore. Jesus Christ!
I don't believe you.
Ah! Fuck you, bastard! Are you deaf? I don't know anything else about him. Nothing!
I think he's telling the truth, Henry.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Berghoff wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now!
Kurva!
The name, see? The name!
Older! Semin!
뭐?
Groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
너도 죽어야겠지? 이게 그 동작이 약간 자기적이야. 연기하는 것처럼.
Satisfied now?
I'll show you.
말을 족같이 하다니.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit!
Ah!
아니, 저 그 복부 쪽을 때리면은 뒤질 수도 있잖아. 하체 쪽으로 가면은 박살나도 그냥 자르고 그냥 불로 지지면 돼가지고 안 다친단 말이야. 왜 뒤질 수도 있는 데를 때리냐니까.
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this
안
senseless
죽는
war.
게 최고.
Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
없어도 이제 괜찮은 부위들부터 이제 시작을 해야지.
I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will
네가 먼저
send
갈
you
것
there.
같은다. 아 이거 모토리나? 뒤에 인두도 있잖아. 좀 써.
Jesus, Henry. It looked like you were starting to enjoy torturing. I didn't like that much, to tell the truth.
We let it get a little out of hand.
We?
I mean me.
I should say so. I don't understand what got into you.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semin, Gnarly.
I hope they're innocent. But either way,
내가 볼 때는 그냥 거짓 정보 흘리는 걸 수도 있기는 해. 아, 이게 진짜 애매하다. 말하는 싸가지들이 없긴 해도 그 정도는 아니긴 한데.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semin's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. But do what you think is right.
뭔가 이상하다? 나 지금 손 떼고 있는데 지 혼자 움직여. 버그 났어요. 아니 씨발 잠깐만. 고쳐졌다. 안 고쳐졌다. 나 한번 껐다 키죠? 안 될 것 같은데? 있을 때가 저기 있네. 아, 스택 거의 안 가요.
What do you want here?
모르니까 저장하고.
God be with you.
Of course, thanks. I didn't see much of my brother, and that's one of the reasons his family are being so difficult.
Oh, yes. Inheritances are always trouble. It doesn't matter what your relatives are like.
Excuse me.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some...
Speak then.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord
아까
Capon.
얘기해줬잖아.
Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted. At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mis...
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor.
Precisely.
I understand you don't like him. Which means
That he's in league with the bandits.
that man. And what of his father? And the people?
Well, I'd say it was just him. Nobody else knew about it.
Why are you so certain?
The prisoner said so. And I don't think he lied to us.
Very well.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him.
But, sir, they...
In any event, the die has... Ashek, get your men ready.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Should we ride out?
Wait! We still have... Oh, Bergov is taking this...
Are you surprised? He ain't...
Well, I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure.
All right. I'll wait with you.
그 20시간이 시원하냐?
There you are. Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Easy, good horse.
Young Semine conspired against our lord. We're going to get him.
Whoa.
야, 꽤 많다.
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semine, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy.
트러스미는 진짜 뭐 들을 때마다 머리가 아파온다.
I've seen a thing or two, but this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves at his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye, it was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
I'm sure they deserve to be dealt with justly.
And my men didn't deserve justice? Young Master Albert, the Sawbones, every man who fell was a good and decent fella. I'll never forgive those swine for what they did. As the saying goes, fight fire with fire.
One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bad, I'll tell you.
초반에 나왔던
We
그
had the
새끼는
honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so.
Open the gates for Lord Burgoff's emissaries!
순순히 열고 아니지. 일단 올라와서 얘기를 해야지. 진짠지 아닌지는 확인을 해야지. 나중에 돼서 이렇게 열면은 이제 도적단 들어오면 어떡하려고. 목소리만 듣고 저래. 사람이 싸가지는 없어도 시각할 정도의 쓰레기는 아니라고.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's
a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band.
뭐?
But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go?
아니 잠깐만, 그 새끼가 알고 있었다는 거잖아.
This
그러면
place will be reduced to ashes.
이거 씨발 새끼가.
You better listen to him, Lord Seming. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you
그럼
wouldn't
여기
have
있는 사람들 전부가 죽겠다는 얘기야?
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek,
내가 여기 서 있는 이상
Shut
니들은
your
다
mouth,
죽는다니까?
Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor, and everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
형님까지 죽일 필요는 없잖아.
Do you?
아니 저쪽 말을
I'm
믿자는 게
going to burn
아니잖아.
down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
We're on your side.
Naturally. But surely we don't have to be so harsh.
Their silence is just as good for me as an admission of guilt.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Seming. Your son has committed a serious crime.
And he has to pay for his deeds. If you're innocent in this, stop resisting.
So be it. Do what you must,
그래,
Hashek.
다행이다.
Will not hand Older
이런
over to you
씨발.
willingly.
You've just signed your own death warrant, old man. At them! Smash these treacherous swine, and spare no one!
protect his lordship.
To arms!
씨발. 두절이네.
Hey! Come and help me with this bastard!
뭐야, 두절 임마. 할배 몸도 안 좋은데요. 여기서 이러지 말고. 말이 안.
Hey! Take your ass off!
Is this how you always parley?
Semi knew full well he was hiding a murderer. If he'd cooperated, it'd all have ended differently.
You're right. They were covering for a
틀린
band
말은
of
아니야.
murderers here, and old Semine tried to fool us.
Turn the whole fortress inside out and bring me that treacherous swine immediately!
And what should we do with the other people?
Do whatever you want with them. If
Oh.
Older hears them screaming, maybe he'll come out by himself.
Hashek! You can't do this!
We'll search the fortress, and if Older is hiding, we'll find him for sure. But we'll do it without any more violence.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll obey. That's an order!
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
And don't even think of getting in my way.
You murderer! You won't get away with it.
뭔 개소리야 씨발아.
Pray, you rat.
내가 걱정하는 거는 민간인 얘기일 뿐이지 이들은 아니야. 아, 아군이구나. 아, 비켜 이씨.
No one here. I have to go a different way.
압수수색이다 압수수색. 아, 네가 비켜야지 나가지.
Where's he hiding?
애초에 그거랑 내통을 하고 있었다는 것 자체가 죽을 죄가 맞아. 대신에 이제 귀족들은 뭘 모르니까 이제 귀족이 아니라 그 평민들은 뭘 모르니까 평민 피해 때문에 평화적으로 가려고 그랬던 거지.
I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
아이씨. 압수수색이 압수수색.
Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things, Older. Ambushing and killing innocent people.
Innocent? You seriously think they were innocent?
아, 이 씨발 새끼 똑같은 레파토리네.
And what exactly did our men do to you, By Rock Tower Pond?
I didn't know they were yours. We were sure they were from Von
무고한
Berghoff.
피해자를 낳은
So
거잖아.
that's what it's about. You're waging a private war against Von Berghoff.
일 때문에 죽은
Von
우리 애들
Berghoff
어떻게 할
is a
건데?
swine. A great lord who changes sides.
He promised to help bring peace.
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas imprisoned? He hides behind the law and at the same time breaks it himself. Just like the rest of the High Lords.
사실 내 알바
It's all
아니긴
the
해.
same scum. Von Berghoff, Von Rose. The thing that bothers me most is he got away from the ambush. At least one day you'll understand me, Henry. I didn't sell my honor. So go on. What are you waiting for? Kill me. Just like you killed my family.
No way. You were involved in killing and stealing, and you have the deaths of our people on your conscience too. You'll face punishment for that.
Go on then. Punish me.
I'm no executioner. You'll be punished by others.
If you give me up, you'll be signing my death warrant just the same.
여기서 이렇게 혼자 죽으면 안 되지.
That's not my concern. We're done here. I'm going for Hashek.
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you, so I came to check on you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to punish you on the spot.
What happens now? Will we take him to Trotsky?
To Trotsky? This bastard doesn't deserve a trial.
You swine!
But... hey!
This fortress will be reduced to ashes, as a warning to anyone who would stand against Lord von Berghoff. And this one can stay here. There's no escape for him anyway.
왜 굳이 그런 쓸데없는 짓을 하지?
We should ride back. report this to von Bergel.
시민들 용모든 싹 다 모아놓고 이제 고문하다가 죽이는 게 훨씬 이득이지. 형을 왜 태워 씨발 아깝게. 어? 아 성을 왜 태우냐. 그냥 존나 아까운데?
Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
You're right. I can still see it before my eyes. And that's not gonna fade easily.
We need to get drunk and wash that shit out of our heads. I can't believe it. That Hashek, the madman. Well, at least von Berghoff ought to be satisfied.
무슨 일을 하더라도 적정 선을 딱 저기 지켜야 되는데 이 새끼는 선을 넘었어. 씨발 인구수가 다 돈이고 성도 돈이고 다 돈인데 배신자는 배신자대로 치욕스럽게 목을 매다는 건 아니고 그냥 공개 고문쇼 짜잔 이지랄 하면 되잖아. 가족이랑 식소들도 노예로 딱 두고 이제 뭐 일반 농도 애들은 애초에 뭘 못할 그런 약간 NPC 같은 애들이니까 중세 시점에서는 그냥 씨발 노예 굴려가지고 그냥 세금이나 떼오게 시키고 인구수도 모자른 유럽이면서 성은 씨발 왜 태우냐고 성을. 유지시킬 병력이 없어서 태운 건가? 그 계산이 전제에 깔리면 또 모르겠는데 멀쩡한 성을 굳이 태울 필요가 있나? 성 아깝게? 약탈하는 것도 아니고? 굳이 그럴 필요가 있나 싶네. 일단은 가는데 한참 걸리는 것 같으니까 잠실 좀 다녀오겠습니다.
you doing creeping about in the dark, eh?
뭐야? 이 동네는 씨발 밥을 안 줘. 북유럽인가?
I'm sorry.
Do you need something?
We're back from...
About time, too. We will talk about every...
Sir, we've returned.
We're back from Samin, sir.
You all look satisfied. What did you discover, Lord Capon?
We found out that Alder was working with the outlaws the whole time, and left his wedding feast to ambush you along with them.
We wanted to arrest that rebel, but his father, Jan, wouldn't give him up peacefully. Unfortunately.
When it was all over, we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded.
Well, at least something. I hope you have brought him.
Unfortunately, even he did not survive.
Damn!
Afterwards, we torched the fortress, as a lesson to anyone who tries to stand against you.
I hope the flames could be seen in Nebakov, so those bastards see what they've got coming.
What happened at Semin must never be repeated. It was slaughter.
I am the only one to decide what may and may not be repeated, boy.
But those were common folk.
Henry!
I do not condone what happened. Subjects mean money. The Burgrave should know better than that.
I know.
But we are at war. Don't forget that. That will be all for now. I will discuss the steps we shall take against Nebakov with Hashek and the Chamberlain. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Of course, I need to clear my head for a while.
일단 영주가 죽이라고 했던 것도 꼰질러 놔야겠다.
Fucking bastard. Shame. Shame on you. Hang him.
빨리 또 뭐 어디서 버그가 난 거야? 아이 뭐 씨발 어디서 버그가 난 거야 이거는?
Greetings to you. I'm sorry.
아까 처음 갈 때도 이렇게 갔을 텐데.
We're back. About. We will. Sir.
We're back from.
We found out
We wanted.
when it was.
Well, the Burgrave gave orders to kill him, sir. Just like his father.
What? You were just supposed to arrest him, nothing more!
But, sir, he was dangerous.
Silence! What happened next?
Afterwards, we torched the fortress as a lesson to anyone who tries to stand against you.
I hope the flames could be...
What happened at
Henry!
I do... but that will... I will announce my...
Of course, I need to clear my head.
너무 저것만 밀었나? 아, 뭐 어디까지 내려가야 되는 거야 이거?
The Chamberlain said...
Of course I do. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices.
Oh.
It's about... Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes... Oh, I hear the... But nobody tells you that when you...
Where should I start?
They must be coming from the other side of...
All right. I heard I'm supposed...
But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace. That creates a...
All right.
That's hard to describe. Together they form the...
Don't worry. Hopefully I'll...
if I were you, I'd do it during the night.
The day...
And the old hag. The sooner you get... My respects.
Chamberlain.
You're damn right.
I hear they're cruel.
I'm sure at least half a dozen if the Chamberlain.
Of course,
I'm glad. Give those
Tell me what
you know the guardhouse with the little inside. I mean, the place. I've seen things. I'd start the
그냥 쥐 아니냐?
investigation there.
All right.
What do you want?
What do you have for...
What can you do? Maybe next time then, sir.
여기 왜 출입금지 구역이야?
The Chamberlains.
Those last summer we only heard them, but they're leaving charred marks.
Are you sure? I've seen a few.
Only you wouldn't know. They're jealous.
If you say so.
They're coming from the...
Manietta told me the demon...
and I...
Let me guess.
Of course. You have to be careful to sprinkle within the width, and every third drop must be...
I don't have much...
And one more thing to take, but most...
그냥 존나 화나네.
Back to hell with you.
What are you doing? Oh, that's just water.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
와, 잠겼네?
So, it's you.
Blessings to you.
I hear they're a demon.
Again, is anyone...
Oh,
that's the only thing that...
What do you think?
Occasionally, I hear the servants, even Gregory the Great, the devil, as the enemy of both. How do you imagine?
Like a hair...
Like something. Anything else?
여기에만 벽난로가 5개 있다는 거지?
Excuse me.
A little more here.
벽난로를 안 쳐 이거?
Are you blind?
아이 개빡세다. 여기잖아? 그지? 둘. 오른쪽은 밖이야.
Why would it make you sick? That's just silly superstition. Here's some money. Now be so kind as to run along to the bathhouse.
God bless.
Nice house today.
이 위에 층까지 다 포함해야 되는 거 아니야? 봐봐 여기도 뿌려야 되잖아. 아 씨발 다 열어야 되네 그러면 1층이 아니잖아.
Back to hell with you. Back to hell with you.
Are you looking for something?
God bless you.
이사가 맞네.
Look out!
Eight, nine.
Excuse me.
Don't show yourself here again.
무기 같은 게 저기 무기고에 들어가 있냐? 식료품 창고에 들어가 있어야 되는 거 아니야? 무기는? 여기 이게 식료품 창고지. 이게 무슨 무기고요? 아, 그런 날도 있는 법이죠. 이거 내가 했지 않았나 여기? 그지? 위로 올라가야겠네.
Ave Maria.
8, 9.
야, 레스타는 갱 나왔다며. 아, 그런 날도 있는 법이지. 원래 갓게임 하다 보면 그렇게 되는 거야. 아, 게임 존나 재미없네 하고 딱 시간 보면 왜 씨발 4시간이 지나 있자며. 사람 많이 죽어요? 왜 죽어? 나처럼 아사하는 사람 아사밖에 죽을 이유가 없지 않나?
I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word.
EMF 특 RP는 개뿔 진짜 구급대원임. 아유 씨, 벽난로가 어디 있는 거야?
Don't think I don't know who you are.
뿌린 거잖아. 이거 왜 문이 안 열려? 하나 저 안에 있는 거 같은데? 진급? 사람 많이 살리면 진급하나 보네. 이미 뿌렸나 여기? 맞네, 여기 이미 뿌린 거 아니야?
Ave Maria.
그냥 대충 열심히 하면은 아무튼 진급이다 이러면 돈 더 받아요? 월급이 아니라 할 성과지 아닌가? 모르겠네. 월급도 줬던 것 같긴 한데. 이건 화장실이잖아. 월급 300이라고? 많이 받진 않네. 뭐 하라 그랬지? 대장장이 안내라니. 일단 대장장이가 없는데?
Lord von Berghoff said.
If he sent you direct. In that case, I'll.
이거 진짜 고민됨. 롱소드는 쓸만한 게 있는데 이 밑에 3개는 없거든요? 근데 내가 주로 쓰는 건 롱소드란 말이야. 그래가지고 내가 쓰고 있는 것보다 엄청 좋은 롱소드를 주면은 롱소드를 고르는 게 맞는데 포람 한번 찍어볼까?
I'd like a polearm.
Want to keep your here. If you want to train your combat after
아
all.
씨발 그냥 포람 찍는 게 맞아. 어차피 좋은 거 안 줘.
I see you've got.
I'd love to. Wait a mo. The guards found something on this one thing. They wanted to go looking for.
I'll gladly.
Let's get.
글레이브 주는 거면은 그냥 버러지로 주는 거라 의미 없어요.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
1500짜리 판이랑 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 끝. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 끝. 버러지 컷.
Can we fight?
Stop by.
너무하네 씨발. 진행이 안 되는데? 장비 좀 넣어놓고 들어봅시다. 범이나 하나 만들어도 될 것 같은데? 소가죽, 진주검 손잡이 끝. 평범한 고등이 프랑크푸르트 강철철. 아 입지 않나? 열심히 정해놨는데 재료. 하나, 둘, 이것도 하나. 씨발 소가죽이 없는데? 잠깐만. 연수. 소가죽을 혹시 파니? 아니 씨발 좀. 아 그냥 밖에 나가서 잡아오고 말지 씨발. 나가서 잡아보면 널린 게 손대 씨발.
Quick.
얘들이 크다. 여기다 누워있어가지고 아프건 피로해. 왔어? 뒤져 임마. 왜 지랄이야 왜? 안에 건조기가 있든가? 없는 것 같죠? 아.
What?
I feel a
What game?
아 그지네. 그지랑 안 놀아.
I actually nice and slow.
또 지랄이네 이거. 심심하면 지랄하는 게 일상인가 그냥?
Whoa, whoa.
You don't belong here.
소가죽 여기 있었네 씨발. 뭐?
What will it be? What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
살짝 애매한데? 재료를 다른 걸 안 팔아가지고.
And what if I have? Maybe a bit odd, but everything he says is true. The other day he
에?
used the cow's dark ale. What?
또 뭔 족보고야.
You didn't actually do it, did you? Laugh all you like. But if I told you they gave 3 times as much
Good boy.
you still wouldn't believe it, would you? Well, really? Take my advice and pickle some cabbage bread.
Looks like it's almost done.
근데 얘는 연금술처럼 실수할 수 있는 건가? 그냥 망치질해서 패트치 채우는 거 아닌가? 아. 품질 조졌는데? 아직. 원래 검을 그 만들고 나서 날 세워주는 작업을 한다지만
Can't get any better than this.
하여튼 이것도 오후는 오후니까 만나러 가자고.
Hey, you!
Do you know when von Bergov plans to attack Nebukov?
I'm not a soothsayer. I reckon he'll announce...
What can we do?
Wait. Come and pick me up this evening, before the banquet.
I always close the door.
Let's fight.
As you wish.
I just want...
What's your
Give me a...
What weapon?
You take him.
Shall we get
Let's do this.
Da! Da!
피가 안 달아.
Come at me.
Let's go. Now that's what I call an opener. You won't. Godiva, I'm wounded.
잘랐나?
Da! Da!
All right, come back.
엥? 이거 무슨 소리야? 뭐 한 게 없는데 내일 오래.
Have you heard?
I haven't... Come and pick me up. You haven't heard... Come and pick...
아직도 저녁 연애 전이야? 이 오후가 아니라 저녁인가? 아니 오후라고 적어놓고 저녁에 들리는 거였네. 이런 씨.
Let's
stop by when I'm over.
너무하네.
Let's fight.
Stop by.
I'd like to learn.
Why not? As you can probably... Our grandfathers didn't use them, but today I'll be happy to... As you wish. The first thing is to realize a sword has 2 blades. These are exactly the tech. Now come and try it a few times.
이거 그거 같은데?
Good. You.
I'd like to.
This isn't.
안 됐다. 이거 하루 날 잡고 그거 해야겠다. 그냥. 날 잡고 연습해야겠는데?
Careful, Henry, or you'll get soaked.
I'd like to.
Why not? I like a long sword, but there's not much room for it in such a hit with. Would you like me to? All right. Attack with any short weapon. A few quick times. Oh, and if you have a shield, now come and.
I'd like to.
Why not? If you are not afraid of fistfights, I'll show you a little trick. It is actually a simple blow with the back of the... I was taught it by a good old Franciscan. But of course, first, you kick... It won't... Now come and try.
I'd like to...
Certainly. I can show you how I... It's not that noble a weapon, but it's dangerously effective. What? Gladly. You start slicing the pike with... If you do it right. Now come and try. Good.
진짜 찍을 게 없다. 머리 왼쪽. 오른쪽 아래.
You really got an...
Let's...
As you wish.
I just want to...
What will you...
용소도 먹지.
I'll take a look.
What do you want?
The same.
Ready to...
Let's do...
머리, 왼쪽.
Enough.
Let's try again. Attack me. I'll try to defend.
Let's go. Ah! Fucking hell! Enough.
Let's have an...
안 되네.
No, you... I'm all yours.
Attack me. I'll try to defend.
Sure. Too slow. Enough.
I want to.
What's your...
Give me a.
What do you want?
The same as.
Ready to...
Let's do.
You were... Fuck that! You won't get me!
Has the water spirit been up to his mischief again?
Could say. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
Try attacking.
Sure!
Vagabond. Get this.
Go fuck yourself! Enough!
Let's. Try attacking.
Sure! Take that! God of a... I'm wounded! Show what you're made of! Fucking hell! Go fuck yourself! Take that! Enough!
Let's fight.
How many...
You'll be.
All right. I sur...
무기도 해야 되는데.
Let's fight.
Stop by when...
엥? 얘 어디 갔냐? 실전으로 좁히면 안 나오나? 맞네.
Let's
stop by. What would you prefer?
I just.
What's your weapon?
Give me a.
You'd better take. What weapon should I?
The same as.
Shall we get?
Let's do this.
Fuck!
Attack me. I'll try to defend.
All right.
Vagabond. God rest his soul. And get this. Miller Volker says he was in the water at least a week. Judging by the state of his body.
So, somebody did chucked him into the water.
But the river has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week.
Noticing.
Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold around. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and even robbed him.
Something devilish. Something like that every
Enough.
Let's...
Fuck that.
Come at me.
As you wish.
Ha!
Go fuck yourself. Take that. Enough.
Should we try it with real...
How many?
Oh, man.
All right. Enough.
Thanks.
어쩔 수 없이 이 정도만 해야 되나?
Greeting.
Great. Happy to be of
아이씨.
service.
잘못 눌러. 그냥 하지 뭐. 아직도 안 됐나? 이 정도면 되겠지?
What do you want here, you scoundrel?
You've come just at the right...
Looks like
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless...
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right... one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure Von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samin?
It's appalling what happened at Samin Fortress.
Does that mean you're regretting your decision?
I thought I was doing the right thing. But now I'm not so sure. We should never have got involved.
True. I feel like I've walked through deep shit, and people can smell me from miles away. Whatever the rights and wrongs of it, I won't forget that horror as long as I live.
I understand. But let's drop it now, and go and hear what Sir Otto has to say.
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
여기가 안
Lord
열려서
Capon and his page. At last.
그냥 실패던데.
Good evening,
애초에.
friends.
여기가 아예 안 열리던데.
And sample what our kitchen
지금
has
이 방에
to
벽난로가 하나 있는데 그게 안 열려서
Pour
설치
Lord
못해.
Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov, and perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ori?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebokov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands
마지막에
plague our
씻고
kingdom.
그거 하지 않았냐?
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress
이
unobserved.
새끼 왜 이렇게 세하지?
A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault
저 여자애 왜 이렇게
risky?
Risky?
밀정인 것 같지?
Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no
이렇게
fear,
플래그
Lord
개세게
Capon.
박네 그냥.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age.
맞는 말이긴 해. 지
But
군대
I'd
지
rather
사람한테
entrust my
맡기겠다는데
forces to someone
외부에 있는 애가
more
갑자기
mature.
공권 가지는 것도
You're
이상하긴
not
하지.
offended, I hope. Ori,
Perish the thought, sir.
it's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her.
Ah, you must be that Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
What would you like, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked...
No.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone, but in fact it was none other than the leader of...
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
I understand. Let's play.
We'll...
Auf geht's. I'm very curious about you.
You have to have a bit of sense and count the dice.
Das war's. You're up,
we
my
didn't
friend.
have such dice when I was young. We shaped them out of clay, played with them. And they were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Wow.
Unbelievable! I've never seen anything like that.
Schön. Oh,
Good.
Scheiße.
It has to work out sometime.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Even a fool gets lucky sometimes.
지랄하네.
What's
That's
the
good
score?
too, but you could throw
It's all
better.
yours. Well, maybe
See?
I'd
You can do
the
it.
same.
Keep it up.
Schön. Oh
That's
my
what
God!
I'm talking about, damn it. That's how you have to play.
So that's your plan, is it?
It looks like you don't even want to play. The last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here.
Mein Gott, warum?
That was a good game.
Aye.
Lady Fortin. Well, that's true. I apologize for what I said. I wasn't being serious. No offense, friend.
You must be Henry, yes?
Lord Capon's servant.
Pleased to meet you. But who do I have the honor of talking to, gentlemen? Seems you already know my name.
Aye, we heard something about you. Aye. Mainly and truly a mute.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you heard.
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Oldbrown, and this is Yeshek of Boar.
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes.
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Albram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a...
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets.
Aye. Once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin you and Lord Capon are here on... You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Yes. We brought a message from Sir Hanush and Margrave Jobst. Now we're just waiting for Lord Bornbergov's reply.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think.
Well, well. Jobst himself wants to make peace with the League of Lords.
Aye. And free our king from captivity.
Interesting. Yet it was him who was at war.
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take...
I hope you'll leave room.
Have no fear. The main thing is that...
Well, if we burn down his car.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get...
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the...
I can't wait to see the look on his...
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be alive and well than cold for eternity.
Cheers, then.
I've heard you're a local hero.
My boy, even the sparrows in the eaves are serenading your escapades.
Can I help you, my lady?
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I
know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best. Lords Hanush and Radzig entrusted us with delivering a message to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. But we didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
It was a bloodbath, my lady. Then they followed us into the rocks and chased us through that labyrinth like rabbits. I thought we were done for. There was no way out. Nothing around but rocks and pitch black night.
I see your lives really were in danger. You are truly brave.
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well. Finally an exception that proves the rule.
I'm no good at poetry anyway.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me. Let's enjoy this night. It wasn't made for sleep, after all.
뭔가 뒤에 더 있지 않았을까 싶은데 사실 알 바는 아니니까 한판 하는 거 중요하지. 뭘 챙기려고 그랬더라? 근데 42발 있지 않나? 화상? 42발 충분하지.
How can I help?
I'm
sorry, but that horse...
What?
뭔 개소리야 이게?
You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here.
But Chamberlain Ulrich...
I'll be happy to give you... I reckon you'll have to do...
As you wish. You think he's going to get his finger...
What?
And I have friends among the local nobles who...
I still have this left. Take
씨발
it.
새끼가?
It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will... Sakra. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Hey, Henry! What are you playing at? We're leaving.
뭐야? 여기서 하다. 위가 아니라 아래로 내려가야 될 것 같은데.
Good day to you.
Excuse.
What do you want?
I'm supposed to get some wine.
For that handsome young man, I'll go and...
Well, the thing is...
Forget it. God knows, but don't worry. I'd just like to ask if you... The lock got stuck...
Who locked it?
Nobody.
Fun. Sure.
Thank... Farewell, sir.
I've opened...
Really? I won't bother locking it again from now on. If someone here's some Hungarian wine for you. May the Holy Vir... Take care then.
Hey, Henry, we're moving out.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Bergov sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
에? 이거 아니야?
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you? Get a move on then.
챙겨도 다 챙겼나?
I'm ready now.
All right. I can't... Oh, damn it. But so what? Let's go. We can't wait to put that fraud from Navarkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think?
I agree. It certainly won't be a long siege. Nebakov isn't Talmberg.
Exactly. We won't be needing a trebuchet this time. A couple of ladders and a battering ram will do just fine. I'm almost worried the foot soldiers will get it done without us. And I won't even have time to swing my sword.
I can't wait to repay them for their kindness. I can still feel the spot in my shoulder where the arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
Aye, and quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're right. I'll ask von Bergov to send for a truly skillful executioner. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't...